welcome back to Evony with Genghis. I want to bring up something that was brought up in my Discord. Basically, it's Evony's gift to non-coiners or low coiners. Evony actually did do a solid to some players. It is a path to some free civilization gear and actually high-level civilization gear. So I wanted to go over this. If you want to be a part of conversations like that, get tips like that, you can join my Discord. The link is in the description. Also, if you do feel like coining in this crazy, ridiculous game right now, here is a promo code for Aptoid floating across the screen right now. So let's get to it. I'm talking about the Alliance boss. Evony has basically made this permanent. So it seems like they do test events on different servers, and eventually some catch on and people do really like it. And that's my washing machine finished in the background, if you can hear that chime. Anyways, here it is. And I'm going to go over the strategy and what you really need to focus on here and how to get the best amount of rewards. So this comes once a week, and it basically, you will kill it on Wednesday after BOG. That is the best strategy. So when BOG ends, most of your team should be on, and most of you should be using a March buff. So what do I mean by March buff? If you don't know, don't feel bad. I actually didn't know for over a year and a half in the game probably. I kept having Alliance members who were like, I'm out of buffs. I got a buff for this. I didn't know what they're talking. I thought they were talking about like 20% like this. I was like, I got lots of those. No, they were talking about this, March size buffs. And these make such a difference. You should be using these in Battlefield, and that's it. Once in a while in SVS. Back when I didn't know what I was doing, I'd use them to ghost. I'd be like, I could ghost 2 million more troops. This is awesome. Anyways, these make such a big difference. If you want to see how big of a difference they make, use it against the world boss and see the difference in your score from using different buffs. So anyways, you should use the strongest one, March size 200% after Battlefield if you have them. If you don't have them and you have 100s, use the 100s. But what you're going to do is you're going to go into Alliance Boss, and when BOG ends, your whole Alliance should still have one on from the second hour of BOG. So then you set this, as soon as you get your troops revived, so usually about 2 or 3 minutes after the battle, same thing you do for World Boss, most Alliances, and set it and go. But the key thing you're going to do here is you have to choose which one you're going to select here, and you need to select the one that will get your Alliance the highest amount of these right here, Silver Lion Heart badges. Why? Because if we go into the shop here, you need these Silver Lion Heart badges, right? And you could buy them, but we're not talking about what coiners do here. We're talking about what you and I do, the non-coiner players, the low coiner players, and that's it. So your goal right here is 3,300. You want 3,300. And when you get these, if you open this, you will get 30 scroll fragments of a random civilization chest. And they all say 8.3%. If we believe, Evony, you're going to get an equal shot at them. And there should be, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 6 more of freedom. So there is 12 different chests here. If you already have one of these, great. Now you can amplify it. If you don't, and you get one of the good left side ones, like the weapon or the chest, those are the 2 hardest to get out of anything, then you're super lucky. So, and the choreo, this is wall general stuff, which, combine this with the new wall general in All-Stars, I think we're about to get a new wall set civilization gear, and people's choreo sets are about to become outdated, which does suck for people who have choreo gear. Anyways, you need 3,300 of them. So let's go back to the boss. What you should be doing here, you need to look at the ranking rewards. So the highest position you can get, you want them, right? You want those 300. So you want to try and get highest. That's why you should be using the buff after Battlefield. Plus, if you rally, generally most people will do better in rally, because if you look at like military academy stuff where it says in rally mounted troop attack increases, That won't work as a solo, and it will work on a monster or a human target. So monster is what this is. It will work. So you will have stronger rally attacks, and you want to have it stronger. Now, what you really should be doing is don't worry about this stuff at the bottom, how the buffs work. Don't worry like, oh, we don't have range troops. We can't select the hardest one. We got to go with this one because we only have ground troops or mounted troops. So we got to go with this one. No, what you need to do is you need to go with the boss that the majority of your top players in the Alliance who play Battlefield on can get 10 million points. Because as we're going to see, we're going to look at all the chests. They are the exact same for the Lionheart badges, but there's some discrepancy on things such as tactic scrolls. But don't worry about that. Go for the Lionheart badges that will help the most people in your Alliance. And if you look here at the lowest one, it starts at 5, 5, 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, and then 3 20s. If we go to the highest one, it also has the exact same stuff, 5, 5, 10, 10, 10, 15s, and 20s, but you get more tactic scrolls and other stuff, gems. So at the highest level here, you'll get 8,000, or you'll get 10 tactics on each. If we go to the lowest, you get 6, and then the middle one is 8. A total ranking reward, and let's just say that you get top 10. So let's see what 10th place we'll get. Because I think most people will probably, struggle to be in there. So let's say you get 11 to 10, you get 30 extras. If you start to get top 10, big jump. You get 60 for 6th place. And then you really want to get up towards the top if you can. 300, 250, 300. So yeah, so realistically, if you don't rank that high, you're going to walk away with somewhere around 150 points. It's going to take you 20 weeks if you could serve, and you're going to be able to get some free civilization gear. If you do rank at the top, you could walk away with, like 450 of that, and it'll take you about 8 weeks. So 2 months. So pretty good. I know we're talking a long-term thing here, but free civilization gear, it will really strengthen your alliance. And if, let's just say you have your 6th through 12th best players in Battlefield in your alliance who are going to get a civilization gear every 5 months or so, that's really, really helpful to you. This is a way to keep price down. It is a good free-to-play incentive Evony has added to the game. So we do have to thank them for this, although we can't thank them for too much stuff. But it is something. So like, subscribe, and leave a comment.